let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
While the snow is gently falling, we keep busy until late. 'Cause tomorrow keeps on calling, and the red man will not wait. So we better get to move on. Let's bring on the evergreens. Keep the chimney clean, you know what I mean. 'Cause tomorrow is the day. I can hear the sleigh bells ringing, how they're headed for our house. And the radio keeps singing what the season's all about. From upstairs we hear the laughter from the ones that waited long for the socks to fill, but they won't until the birth of Christmas Day. So let us take this time to celebrate this year, and let's remember it's about.
Welcome, 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 welcome to the Christmas room. Merry almost Christmas. Merry quite contrary. How are you guys tonight? It's Friday. We have climbed the ladder of this week. Can you believe it? Do I have green bars? Yes, I do. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Double check. I just double checked. You can hear me. I don't expect no phone calls. Nobody be texting me during the show, and nobody be calling me during the show. All right, so I can honestly say, and how was your week? On Monday night, I'll be saying, how was your weekend? Do we have Do we have, let's see, who do we got? We want, well, there's the hand cam. So hi, happy cam. And there's the can. There's the Z50. A little bit bright, if you ask me. Did I touch it? I don't think so. So we got 5 thumbs up. And let's try to get this thing back up to the top. It likes to roll around. Oh, just scanning over this thing. I see all my favorite people in here. Golly gee whiz, Batman. Look at all my favorite people. Golly gee whiz. Yes. There's one of my favorite people right there. Hi, Evan. I spent quite a bit of time with Evan today. Yes, I did. And all the way up to the top. Kippy. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Peter, and hi, all. How is everyone doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's Friday night, which means tomorrow, unless there's something going on in my head, is Saturday. Yes, tomorrow is Saturday. And here's Nixon, 714. Hello, Peter. Hello, folks. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, by the way, I turned that camera on at 10 o'clock sharp, right on the nose, so we can see if we get the full hour out of it or not. And did you guys wash your hands tonight? Have you been washing your hands? Have you been slacking off? You know, that thing is still out there. If you catch it, you might be able to fight it off, but you might pass it on to somebody that can't. So did you wash your hands? Hands, washing hands, reaching out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you. Sweet Friday night. All together now. Bum, bum, bum. No, that wasn't good enough. Sweet Friday night. Bum, bum, bum. Better. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. That's a period at the end of the sentence. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, how are you? So how you doing, Nixon? Simon, my gosh, somebody put a little fire under your butt. Windex is behind the sofa, the far end. Yep, it sure is. I could see it all the way. What's it in front of? What is it in front of? Well, you know, in the right corner. Well, Simon has won it. He gets the crown for tonight. The Windex crown tonight goes to, if you put your hands in the air, Simple Simon says. Bring 'em down by your side, Simple Simon says. Swing 'em up in the air, Simple Simon says. All right, so Simon, the ordinary filmmaker, has won the Windex for tonight. Yes, he has. Look at that. Can you believe that he came in and won? Why doesn't that sound loud enough? We need a little bit louder applause. Let's move that up. It's supposed to be at 60. 60, not 50. Yeah, that's for you, Simon, for winning the Windex. You're winning the way. You're acting more like Liam than Liam is acting like Liam. Gonna send you to your room. Yeah, he would want that. So anyway, so Simon, an ordinary filmmaker, has won the Windex. Find the Windex for tonight. And he posted it first, because you got to post it. You got to put the ticket in the slot. Jonathan. That was like a sick siren. Good evening, Peter. Hello, everyone. How are you, sir? It is good to see you. Can you tell what camera's on? Can you guys tell that the Nikon Z6 is on? But shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. It really is. It's a secret. Oh, I'm way out of the thing. There I am. I got to come back over here. Oh, now I can't reach it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. David. Almost heaven. Almost heaven. We're in Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees. Younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, so take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. The country song just had to come out. I don't know why, but it had to come out. So, hi David, good to see you tonight, buddy. We are about to have, where did David go? There he is. Hi. Friday, happy, hey Peter's family, have a great weekend. Yes, and you too, be safe and secure. Simon, you already won. You can stop posting now. Woody, I got your email. Thank you, sir. Good evening, Peter. I tried the M&M Fudge Brownie today. It is so good. You know, I saw a commercial today for the fudge brownie, but I didn't see they was putting M&Ms in it. But I saw the chunks of brownie. It was Sonic. Was that the same one that you saw? I saw a commercial on TV. Oh, you tried it. I didn't try it. There's no ice cream in this house. There's no milkshakes. There's no fudge. There is peanut butter. I'm going to make me this weekend. What am I going to make? Who's on the ball that knows what I'm going to make? Tell me. And Ordinary Filmmaker says hello to everybody. Hello to him back. Look at Simon go. Boy, he is raring to go. You'd think he was on a fire truck. Hard to describe the location. Well, I'll give you a little hint. That thing back there is a grandfather's clock. And it is sitting right in front of the grandfather's clock. All the way back. Which hand? That one? No, this one. Back there. Oh, come on, Peter, you can reach it. Oh, man, you can reach it. Stretch those, where it hurts. There it is. Simon won that tonight. Simon won the Windex Challenge. He is the Windex Challenge winner. That is Simon. Look at Simon go. Hard to describe the location. I am pumped, guys. Okay. Wait. I got to find that out. I have to turn that one off and turn this one on. I am pumped, guys. A very good week. Good for you. I'm happy to hear you had a good week. Is your voice better? Can I call you now? Next to the clock. Very good, Jonathan, for helping Simon out. He was at a loss for words. He doesn't make YouTubes or anything. He's not a wordsmith, a professional wordsmith that sits and plops in front of the camera and just fires out those words. But to say in front of the clock, I know it was a little hard. So thank you for stepping right up there, Jonathan. That was very nice of you. I don't believe all those things I read about you. You're a nice guy after all. That was a joke. Just making sure you know. Nixon, it's next to the grandfather's clock. Yep, you're right too. But Simon won. I see nothing on my iPhone. It's probably too dark. Let's go over to... Oh, that camera's darker. So this camera was the lighter one. It's over in the right. Go, David, where are you? There. Okay, David, go all the way to the right of the screen. And let's turn that thing off. All the way to the right of the screen. Okay. And then measure between the top and the bottom and go down to the middle. And right about in the middle, look for a white spot. That's the top that you squirt. That's the gun on the Windex bottle. So now maybe you can see it. Simon, yes, that's a better way of describing it. Next to the clock. I got so pumped because you found the Windex. You got pumped because you found the Windex. Golly gee whiz, Batman, I didn't know it was that easy to entertain you. That's amazing. Oh, I forgot to put the sign on the bottom so that it runs. Where is it? Where did the sign go? There it is. I found it. Okay. Nixon is laughing. He's chuckling because he's watching us act like a bunch of kids. A bunch of 50, 60, 70-year-old men, and we're acting like a bunch of kids. And the funny thing is, we got kids and grandkids that age. I need to put it up on my 42-inch to see if that will help. Put your glasses on. I keep telling you to wear your glasses, but you don't listen to me, David. Got to put the glasses on. If they're sitting on the table, it doesn't help you. You actually have to put them on. Oh my God, that's how you look fabulous. You look fabulous. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. This one. Okay. So let's see. Here's Norm. Merry Christmas, Peter. Norm. Okay. There he is. Merry Christmas, Peter. Good evening, Greggies everywhere. Greggies to the north and Greggies to the south. Greggies to the west and Greggies to the east. But best of all, the Greggies are all together. Separate, alone, but we've defeated the monster and we're all together. And that is the moral of the story. So, Norm, it's a wonderful Windex feeling. The moment that she walked in the door. Da 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 la 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 da da dum dum. That was such a pretty song. Too bad I just ruined it for everybody. Did anybody spot the bottle? Yes, Simon. You know, put your hands in the air, Simple Simon says. Twist them all the way around, Simple Simon. He won. He found it right near the top. Back up. Go all the way up. Go up higher. Oh, I forgot to put the the channel on my Chrome in case I have to intervene. I don't know if Shane is in here or not. So I like to keep it on in the background. So if we get bombarded by any kind of nastiness, at least it's up and alive. Okay, there's only one major problem with that. I'm in the wrong channel. We got 108 subscribers. We didn't get one more. You guys got to pray harder. You got to pray. It's your prayers that's pushing them up. I'm telling you, you got to pray harder. More subscribers. We got to get it up to 1,000, and we're getting one every other day now. Okay, so I'm almost there. Okay, I'm in the control room. So from inside this control room, I can actually disable anything that comes in, if you're wondering why that makes me nervous, because I don't know what to do if we get bombarded with stuff like that. So Norm, ordinary filmmaker, this gentleman right here, Simon, he's writing something. I just finished writing Pearl code to clean subscriber list. Not easy. Peter, I need a drink. Hot cup of tea. Hot cup of chocolate, baby. You're in the Christmas room. You don't get a cup of tea here. Where do you get a cup of tea? You got to get a cup of tea. Who's here from England? I don't. Everybody. Well, I know Norm is in Canada. Where's Andre? Well, Andre's in Romania. So we need a British guy. I think Martin. I think when he comes in, he can make you a cup of tea. I can get you a cup of hot chocolate, just like that. If I make this snapper work, just like that. So we are right now watching the Z50. The Z50. We got 8 thumbs up. Somebody just gave a thumbs up. It just popped up on my screen. So thank you, whoever did that. Thank you. Simon saying Merry Christmas to Norm. David says Simon is the winner, a clear winner. We went from 8 to 11. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My brother thanks you. My sister, my cousins, my nephew, my niece. Michael and Bella, are you watching tonight? Hello, hello, hello. I'm saying hello. Simon is the winner. Duh, winner. Norm got it right away in the corner near the clock. No, it was Simon that won. Hi, Norm. Simon he's in on a tear with the Windex tonight. On a tear or a tear? What's the saying? Too easy tonight. That's the first time I ever put it there. I had never, ever put it there before. I'd never. It's near the base of the grandfather's clock. Peter, please move it to a harder spot location. I promise I won't look. Oh, really? I'll take you up on that channel, on that challenge. Just like that. I have a button that you don't have. It's called FTB. Do you know what that means? That button means fade to black. That means you can't cheat because I know I faded the camera to black. So now I'm walking towards the back of the room and I'm actually moving the bottle. So Simon won for the night, just to keep the record clear, okay? Simon won for the night, and that means Simon gets the crown. Okay, now I'm making it harder. I'm making it significantly harder. I'm making it actually what they call tough. Really tough. Do you feel challenged, Norm? Do you feel challenged now? I made it really harder. Okay, let's come back up to the desk and come back in over here. Okay, now, all the little smarty pantses in here. This is a challenge. This is not for a win because Simon won for the night. He can't take it from the man, okay? We don't do things like that. However, we have a challenge, a Windex challenge. So the challenge is, can you beat me or do I beat you? Okay, so let me turn around and look where the bottle is. I'm going to turn my head to the left. Turn my head to the left, Simple Simon says. Turn my head to the right, Simple Simon says. That was your head, your left, and your right, not mine. Okay, I remember where I put it. Honestly, I forgot where I put it. So now I remember where it is. So let's get going, otherwise we're never going to get down to the new ones. This was Norm complaining. So if you want to see what Norm looks like complaining, that's him right there. Okay, so I have moved it. Still only 982 subscribers to go. Okay, thank you for the encouraging word there, David. Let's have a big hand for the extraordinary filmmaker. I can drink to that. I'm drinking his drink. He's waiting for his tea. I've got my hot chocolate already. Simon says, thanks, Norm. Extra thanks. He wants extra whipped cream on his hot chocolate, but he's not getting it. I'm not putting it. Correction, 892. Oh, that's right. we have 108. Oh, whatever. Kippy. Hi, Kippy. How you doing, buddy? Well done, Simon. I saw your video today, and I put a comment in for you. We have a new video from Simon. Simon, you know what? I think I'm going to start getting the videos applauses. That's where we're actually making forward motion. Yes. He's trying to show you how to turn yourself into an old man. He's showing you how to make a film look old. He did a good job. He actually taught me something. I didn't even know those effects were in there. So I guess I got taught. I got schooled by Kippy. I got schooled. So let's see. Where is Kippy? Let's go channel dashboard. Let's go to subscriptions. Do I have any subscribers? Yes, I do. No, I mean, am I subscribing? There's Kippy. There's Kippy. Oh, I guess you guys would like to see, right? That was very rude. I didn't even think to turn that on. So now I did. And now I'm in Kippy's channel. We're going to look at He's went from 900 and something to 1,000 to 1,005 to 1,006 to 1,007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and now he's at 1,160 subscribers. What a guy, what a guy. Okay, so his new video was 12 hours ago, which for me would have been 10 in the morning. So I would have been rolling over in the bed going, oh, let's see. And I'm going, oh, what a nice face to wake up to. There's Kippy right there. So I was just laying there and I watched. And watch this sexy voice he's got.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage.
We have to skip the ad.
Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make any of your footage look.
Okay, just listen how sexy that sounds. Today.
Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make any of your footage look like an old vintage movie.
Isn't that awesome? That's my Kippy. If you knew Kippy like I know Kippy, oh, 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 what a guy. Boom. All right, Kip. So I pushed that video, so let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. All right. So he's going to teach you how to look and make it look like a vintage video right inside of your very own computer for the low, low price of, well, everything is $19.95, but wait, there's more. If you order right now, you'll get 2 instead of just the 1. Don't you just love it? Do you know I've ordered things twice? Just an FYI, I have ordered things twice on a commercial of something I couldn't resist. For the life of me, I don't remember what it was. And both times I had to change my credit card. Whoever it was that received my credit card that I bought stole. At first I thought it was coincidence. And then when it happened the second time with a different company, I will never, ever, 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 ever order from one of those commercial things again. Never. Never. What a pain in the butt when you have to change your credit card. You got so many places you don't even remember you've got them plugged in, like my phone, the cell phone, this, that. I guess Peter is eventually going to run out of spots. Simon is saying thank you to Kippy. He's already running out of Windex. Look how empty the bottle is. I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, look. My favorite Evan in the whole wide world is right there with me. I spoke with him FaceTime today and telephone. Did we connect up on the phone or just FaceTime? Well, I think I called him or he called me. Anyway, I was outside in the backyard and when I came in, he was so excited. Where's Mr. Camera Junkie? Evan was so excited, Lewis, if you're watching, because I got the A6100 in here. But that doesn't end it. Evan, I think, has got a guy on the hook to buy his camera. And as soon as he gets the money, as soon as he gets the cash in the hand, of course his mother is going to be there to handle that part. You know, I told him, don't do it by yourself. As soon as he gets the money in his hand, he's going down and he's buying an A6100. Just like that. So, and he is one excited dude, I can tell you. You feeling happy tonight, Evan? Ah, I'm so happy you're in here. Randall, the post office asked me if I wanted to work overtime. I can only think of one thing when Peter talks to Mabel. Run! You don't want to work overtime? They give you more money? Do they give you time and a half or double time? Rake it in. Rake it in. Buy yourself something. Did you sell one of those computers? Do you have an i9 computer? I would like to see. Well, actually, you could test it over there. I'd like to see if I could record, whatchamacallit, 4K. But I would lose Ecamm Live. That's the major problem. So what did you say? No! I bet you're such a nice guy. I bet you went in. If I had to put a nickel, put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. Ah, camouflage the bottle by making it empty, did you? Merry Christmas, Peter. How are you doing, Simon? I've heard those words in here before. Charles, I was wondering what happened to you. Where did you go? I missed you. Not only that, there was nothing new on your channel. I'm going like, where did Charles go? Anybody see Charles? Mabel, did you see Charles, sweetheart? I can't tell him that. Are you kidding? He's my friend. He's my friend. If he's not your friend, he's my friend, Mabel. You be a good girl. Charles is a nice guy. Yes, he is. No, I wasn't talking to Evan. Evan is nowhere in the area. Don't you be coming in here and chasing Evan. No, no, no. You just leave him alone. What is it, honey? What is it, darling, sweetheart? She shot me a bird. Oh my, that woman. So good to see you, Charles. Good to see you, Charles. Is the 6100 set up? No, not for tonight. Maybe tomorrow, Tiger. Maybe we'll do it together tomorrow. The joys of watching a young man so excited that he can't even sit still for 2 seconds. He was so fun to talk to today. Mario, Mario, Mario. Hello, Peter. Hello to you all. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. Everybody except you. Yes, everybody except you. Mario said Merry Christmas to everybody, but not you. How do you know he didn't say that? Oh, you're listening to what I'm saying, are you? How come you can hear me when I'm talking over here to other people, but when I talk right to your face, you can't hear me? I asked you 3 times tonight to make me dinner. I had to wind up making my own dinner. Because you just won't get your big fat caboose up out of that rocking chair. She shot me another bird. I don't know what I'm going to do with that woman. Hi, Evan. How are you, Evan? No. Evan said he don't want to talk to you. Evan said he don't like you. Don't you be sitting there crying like a little girl. You're an old woman. You behave like an old woman. She shot me a bird. Hi, Mario. You triggered all that, buddy. David Crooks, I actually did drive in West Virginia at one part of my life. Was this an event? Was this an event that happened? I changed the song because of you, but sometimes, because I've sung it so many years, it'll slip through the real words. What can I tell you, David? Don't shoot me when I'm preaching good. Don't shoot me down when I'm preaching good. Nixon, you got it right. I'm finished talking to Mabel. Nixon, you got it right. I'm going to make me lemon cake. And something else I saw this 2 nights ago that I didn't even know existed, and you know darn well that I'm going to make it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to keep talking, even though I left the room. I left the room on purpose, maybe to give you a little bit of a hint. I'm not sure if I'm giving you a hint or not, but I am coming in here to get and show you what it is that I plan on making. And I have never heard of this before, honestly, but it looked so good. And just the concept sounded amazing. This is Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to make cream cheese cookies. I never heard of that before. Have you ever heard of cream cheese cookies before? What are you doing, Peter? I don't know. But it sounded good when I did it. And it needs to be at room temperature, so I'm taking it out now. Cream cheese cookies. So yes, lemon cake, you're spot on. You are so spot on. It's actually lemon pound cake, but it's the same thing. It's a lemon cake. Victor Borga. Yes, I'm talking to you, David. And then, did you say that you were my good friend? He's funny. He is so funny. Did you see the one where he had his son on, and his son was turning the pages. That guy is amazing. I had the M&M candy, not a Sonic item. Oh, I thought you had with the ice cream, with the, the M&Ms with the brownie inside the M&Ms. Okay, I saw a Sonic commercial and you saw this brownie and that automatically caught my attention. I mean, just like that. There was these brownies on my 50 or 55, my 100-inch TV. See, when you don't know, just fling it, okay? And I saw the brownies and I had to get a tissue. Not because I was going to cry, because I was drooling. This brownie looked so good, and then somebody took a knife and they started cutting it up. And I'm going, that's interesting. I wouldn't be cutting it up. I'd be taking really big bites. Then they turned it and cut it up again. And then they had all these little squares. And then they put them in one of those old-fashioned, like, malt machines with the silver tin can or whatever it is, whatever it's made out of. And they blended it up. And oh my gosh. And that's why I said I didn't know that they had put M&Ms, because that's what I thought you were seeing. So I got it now, Woody. I got it. Chill. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. Don't get your blood pressure up, okay? Just having M&M candies with brownies in it is like that. You won a prize there, buddy. Don't want to see you get excited. Nobody get sick on my show because of hypertension. So I was thinking of that commercial. That's why you threw me off in that direction. So Nixon said lemon pound cake, to be more specific. Lemon pound cake is exactly right, because I want to make a lemon pound cake. I like lemon pound cakes. I haven't made one yet, but boy, the recipe was good. Oh, I saw him in concert many years ago. That must have been absolutely awesome. Or Simon says, oh, Peter, my voice was terrible. Too, I had a good call with Norman, but had so many calls my voice got sore. You need a sucker. Keep bathing like a cough drop. Even a cough drop, okay? My voice got sore. I rest up this weekend and only produced 2 videos. Very funny. So that means there's news coming. There's news coming. There's Mr. Camera Junkie. Did you hear me talking about you earlier? Hi, everybody. Hi, Lewis. How you doing, buddy? We lucked out today. It was almost Friday the 13th. Either way, thank God it's Friday. I love Friday the 13th. Because of a movie, they made it bad, but Friday and the 13th is my favorite day. I was born on a 13. One of these months in the 13th day. So I love and Friday, the end of the week, and the 13th, and everybody going, oh, it's Friday the 13th. I had a young guy working for me. It's so superstitious. You never know when he was walking in the door what kind of a superstition thing he ran in that day. It was funny. The employees were laughing hysterically. So, what is today? The 12th. Yeah, but in a few minutes, it's going to be the 13th. Ooh. Hi, Scotty. Thank God it's Friday. Friday, bomb. There is a song called Friday. But I heard they were clamping down on people that were using it in their videos. Isn't the music industry so loving? I know where the Windex will be tomorrow. Right behind Jingle Bell's spot. You got this. Nixon says, hi, Lewis. And I'm sure, I don't even have to think about it, that Lewis is saying hi back. Tear and tear are both spelt the same, but there's a T-A-R-E too. Tear. Tear, tear, and tear. So like sail and sail. I remember one person saying, the English language is so hard to learn. Sail, S-A-I-L, and sail, S-A-L-E. Then you got the problem words, like wow. You spell it W-O-W. But you can spell it the same way backwards. W-O-W. Wow. Spell it. Wow. Noon. N-O-O-N. You can spell it backwards. N-O-O-N. So, that, see, we get into deep, big problems there. Ordinary is saying so exciting. Double or nothing. No, nope, you can't give your prize away. You won for the night. We're getting into it now. We're getting into it. Okay. Peter, be careful hiding the Windex in the dark. I know, I almost stumbled. Ordinary filmmaker in the Christmas tree. Let me check and look. Let me look and check. You pick your words. You can fill in the blanks. Let me blank and blank. No, no. It's not in the Christmas tree. Nope. Let's see. It's not in the tree. It's not. It isn't in the tree. No, not at the top and not at the bottom. It's not in the Christmas tree. No. Top part is sticking out. No, you can't slide. This is not baseball. You can't slide it to home base. It's somewhere in the room. I think that was you the other night. Yeah, well, it is somewhere in the room. Yes, I hear you. Nixon is laughing. Simon is entertaining them. Norm. On the little table to the left of the dancing Santa. Okay, I think you got it, but I'm not convinced. Behind the statue on the table on the far left under the lamp. Precisely. Then you got it, Norm. I took the challenge and you won. You beat me. I never put it on that side. I have never put it on that side yet. And all my life, all my years, I have never. Who are you looking at? Huh? Excuse me. Yeah, you guys see it? Do you know what it takes to get back there? I got to climb over this Santa and the stump that he's sitting on to get back there. I'm not going back there again. No, I certainly am not. What, do you think I'm David Letterman, where I do all kinds of goofy, dumb things? I am not David Letterman, ladies and gentlemen, and I never want to be. I didn't even like him. I like Jay Leno. So, Norm took me up on my challenge. You want to go through for a third time? I'll beat you this time. Behind the statue in the far left under the lamp. You know which camera would actually show that better? Except I should have used this camera. Why wasn't I smart enough to use this camera? There you go. And if I step out of the picture, it'll focus back there. Can you see it better now? There's still people out there going like, huh? Where is it? I can't see it. Where is it? Look at the big lamp. Not the little lamp, but the big lamp. The big lamp has a big lampshade, and it has a yellowish look to it. That is sitting on a little end table. Okay, now look on that end table at every single little item on that end table. One of those items, trust me, I'm not lying to you, one of those items is a Windex bottle. Have you found it yet? You guys that can't see it? You still can't see it? I'm not going back there. You're just stuck. What can I tell you? You're stuck. You're stuck with me. This camera makes it harder to see. If I didn't have this camera on, I bet you I would have won. I would have won against Norm if I didn't have that camera on. If I had this camera on, I would have won. I'm sure I would have won. Okay. Behind the statue, Jonathan says, behind the statue, on the table, on the far left, under the lamp. How precise can you be? Precisely. Norm, we may be onto something. I don't know what you think it's onto. Time for the Windex song. No, that was a challenge. You didn't win. You just won the challenge. Simon won, and he didn't want me to do the Windex song. I didn't hear nothing. So, Norm says, Peter, have a Tim Hortons coffee and a pair of donuts. I'll give you a pair of something. And look at they're chocolate covered. Boy, I'm going to get me some chocolate covered donuts this weekend. That's it. Norm is just, last week it was Scott that got me going on that. Now Norman's got me going on that. And I'm going to make me some cream cheese cookies. Cream cheese, have you ever in your life heard of cream cheese cookies? Tell me the truth. Have you ever heard of cream cheese cookies? I was laying in bed, minding my own business, when this big cream cheese cookie came out and slapped my face. No, the first part is true. I was laying on my bed, minding my own business, and I'm just jostling between videos, okay, because I like to watch a lot of videos, and there was one on the right side. You know that side where they put the recommended? That thing works. That's why I got to get my videos over there, honestly, because it works. I saw the title, Cream Cheese Cookies, and I said, Mabel, I have won the jackpot. Cream cheese cookies. Oh, yes. And she said something to the effect of, there ain't no such thing, you old geezer. I said, I'm looking at it right now, Mabel. I was looking at it right. I was right, you were wrong. I know, I saw the video. You keep telling me. No, there is such a thing. She shot me a bird. Okay. Kippy, thanks, Peter. You're welcome, Kip. Anything to help out a buddy. That's cool, Kippy. I hadn't had a chance to watch the full video yet. Well, you want me to show you the end? I can tell you how the story ends, Jonathan. I'm getting the SV1 this weekend from B&H from your link. Thank you so much. Wow, Randall, that's amazing. And you're going to have to tell me, you're going to have to text me or something so I can call you. Because I got to find somebody that has it so I can get firsthand. Because other people will have it, but I won't. Thanks at Jonathan's channel. Randall, overtime is time and a half, and penalty, anything over 10 hours is double. But I've been working for the service for 35 years. I just enjoy my time watching Peter Gregg Live. Randall, you are a wonderful guy. Thank you. I have talked to him on the phone for quite a long time. What a marvelous person. He needs to be on YouTube. What a marvelous personality. The stories, he communicates better than you and me together. And he works for the post office. They don't know how blessed they are. Rather watch you than work overtime. Holy moly. Boy, if I can get you to pray for me, I'd be having one powerful prayer partner there. I've been asking God for that Mac Pro, the big cheese grater one that's $8,000. So maybe a good word in from you, Randall. Maybe just a little word, okay? So Charles says, I know where the Windex bottle is. I knew it was going to be something clever. It's right where you left it. Oops. No, it's right where you left it. Ba-dum-bum. You got to get yourself a drum set. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I so got the second Windex bottle wrong. That's why we didn't put your crown for tonight up on the line. You still hold it. You're right at the top there. It's right behind the white Christmas tree on your coffee table. Right behind the white Christmas tree on my coffee table. Yes, Charles, it's right there. Darling, sweetheart. Whatever you say, Charles. Just humor him. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding you, Charles. Victor Borga passed away in 2000. Yes, I know. He performed way into his old ages. I don't know how old, but he was old. Just remember the name Bob only has one O in it, so you can even spell Bob backwards. So we've got, what do we have with the backwards? We got wow, we got noon, we got Bob. Okay, guys, come on. What else we got for spelling the same thing forwards and backwards? Who's in school around here? Thank you, Scott. I didn't think of that one. And don't forget tear, T-A-R-E. And tier. The Canon R5 is first tier. The 90, what's below that? No, below that would be the R5 is first tier, and the R6 I would say is kind of close. They're on the new body. So the next level down is the R and the RP. That would be second tier. Then you switch gears to the crop, and that would be third tier. The 90D is a third tier camera. But it's the top of the third tier camera where the RP, even though it's in the first or second tier, is not a top tier camera. The RP is a bottom tier camera. Just don't want you to get your tiers mixed up. Kippy, put another Kippy in. No M&Ms tonight, Peter? No, Kippy, for the last, actually, few days I've been getting strong headaches. So I've just kind of pulled down on my sugar strongly to see if that's where the problem is. And it didn't help much. I think it's I bought these readers from the grocery store. They are Foster Grants, but I noticed that it makes my eyes go outwards like that. And that after a while, that's been giving me really, really bad headaches. Strong headaches. So I thought it was something that I was eating. So I decided to pull back on the sugar because I'm sugaring up here. I'm snitching here and there. When I walk past the desk at the daytime, I go, oh, there's a bottle of, there's a bag of M&Ms. I should try one and see if they're okay. I mean, I wouldn't want them to get lonely. Scott says, I prefer Jack Parr. Jack Parr was good, but you know who used to really crack me up? His humor was so dry. It was Steve Allen. I don't understand what was wrong with my humor bones, okay? But Steve Allen used to make me laugh. Jack Parr was great. I watched a lot of the reruns. Ordinary filmmaker. Now that Simon, you teamed up with Norm, and now you're claiming you want the Windex song. I'll think about it. And the Maple Pecan Danish. Okay, now that's over the top. Too much. By the way, I haven't seen Maor in a while. It must be harder for him to wake up at this time. I would think so. You know, he's 18. So 18-year-old boys, they just do two things. They sleep, three things. They eat, and then back to sleep. So, but he was getting up early when I was on later, so I got to hand it to him. But very intense personality. He's going to get the camera. I know he's going to get the camera. He's zoned in on it. My wife said that cream cheese cookies sound bad. How can cream cheese cookies sound bad? I'm going to put this back in before it spoils. But I can't imagine, I'm trying to imagine cream cheese cookies that would taste bad. And let me tell you, when I watched the video of this person, I got to go through my history and find it now. When I go through when I watched the video of him making cream cheese cookies, they were quite interesting looking, and there isn't a whole lot to them. You take some cream cheese and some flour, you stir it up, and you eat it. You don't even have to cook it. Just cream cheese and flour. No, I'm just kidding. But it is cream cheese. You put a block or whatever it is of cream cheese. Your wife didn't tell you that cream cheese cookie sounds bad. I'm pretty sure she didn't do it. Probably exam time. I think he said school was out, but maybe he'll pop in and say hello tonight. Maor drops a comment almost every day. When I put a video up on the other channel, the one we came from, the one we were birthed out of, he always puts a comment in there. Woody, how about that Z50 tripod fix? Which tripod fix are you talking about? Woody got so excited last night because he had a tripod fix for the Z50, and it's a small. And he sent me an email. Okay, I put it up in my Amazon store, Woody. It's in the Amazon store. Okay, so basically, it's made by Small Rig. You guys have heard of Small Rig, right? You've heard of Small Rig? I actually have a Small Rig over on the table for the A7 Mark III. I sold the camera, but I kept the Small Rig. So Woody discovered this, and he sent me an email. And basically what it is it comes in two ways. One, there's a plate that goes across the bottom. And on that plate, it allows you to move things in and out of the way so that you can mount it. It gives you another tripod hole so you can actually flip that thing, okay? And it also lets you put the camera sideways. And then there's the full rig, which goes all the way around, which they didn't say, which I don't understand why, but you can actually put the camera upside down onto a tripod and flip the screen up. Very clever little device. So you can go to my Amazon, use one of the links in below, and go to, or it's amazon.com/shop/PeterGregg. So thank you guys, because I do notice an uptick in my Amazon affiliates, and I'm pretty sure it's you guys that are doing it. So I get, I think, rewarded more support through Amazon and B&H than what YouTube gives me. Well, they don't give me anything. On this one, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So the Amazon and the B&H affiliates become quite important. So if you're going to buy something, if you can remember me, come into any one of my videos and just click on any B&H link. It doesn't have to be what you're actually buying. Just click on one of my links, and then unless you click accidentally on somebody else, for the next 24 hours, anything you buy, even if you buy, well, cough drops are too low in price, I think there's a minimum, they give me a finder's fee. So by you guys doing that, you have helped the Amazon thing rise. It was $35 and it's over $100 and something now. Talk about tripling, right? And Amazon has given me, let me check. YouTube has given me, let me check real quick. YouTube has given me nothing. I'm not monetized. So if you remember to use my links, like Randall, he bought the camera. Where did you wind up buying it? Amazon, Randall, or did you buy it on B&H? Well, either place, I get the finder's fee for the camera that Randall bought. So, Randall, I owe you a big thank you. Thank you, Randall. Such a nice guy. I bet if we were in the same city, Randall would be coming over here and fiddling with the stuff, making it work just right. So thank you, Woody, for enlightening all of us, because that actually makes the camera quite palpable. Quite palpable, is that the right words? Which is very good. So if anybody was going like, darn, I want that baby Z6, the Z50, but I don't know if I can swallow that screen and that screwbally thing. Not only that, it adds another shoe on the side, so you could put a Rode mic hanging out the other side, so you can still use the hot shoe for something else. You know, Small Rig, and it's on my Amazon page. I don't know what else to call it. It's just my Amazon page. So I could put a link to it. I don't know why I'm into that water tonight. It is. I haven't seen him. Oh, is it? I haven't seen him in the chat in a while. That's why I was wondering. Good to know he's good. Well, I haven't heard anything bad. Okay, so let's put it that way. David, I plan on making peanut butter cookies this weekend. Only 3 ingredients. I'm guessing one of them is peanut butter, and I love peanut butter. Do you know you can get a 5-pound jar of peanut butter on Amazon? It's Skippy's. 5 pounds. Excuse me. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Charles, Abba, spelled backwards is Abba. Another one. Boy, that list is growing. You guys are flabbergasting me. I thought there's just a few words, but you guys keep coming on. Steve Allen was the best. He would just think of something on the spur of the moment, and I would just break up laughing, and everybody else would be looking and going like, why is he laughing? So yes, you're right. Hi all, these live show times are not too bad. 1 p.m. here. You're in England, right? No, you can't be in England if it's 1 p.m. That's only a 3 hours difference. But when did you write that? 3 hours ago. Well, let's see, how long have I been on? I've been on for over an hour. Good golly, Miss Molly. Wait. I forgot about the other camera. Oh, she's still pumping out. That battery is still running. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking. These live show times are not too bad. Okay, how about if I move it till 9 o'clock? I'm just joking. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, my brother decided to message me right in the show. Isn't that nice? How sweet. Okay, so Scott. Where is Scott? I just saw your name. No. That was Mark. Here's Scott. I was going to pick up a Canon 90D because a guy was going to buy my Mamiya RB67 system plus 35 rolls of 120, but he chickened out. Well, I don't really need the 90D. Boy, that would be sweet to sell that, okay? Because honestly, it's a nice thing to have sitting there, but unless you're a camera collector, I don't see a reason for it to be there. But I actually have my dad's Rolly SL66 here. Ordinary filmmaker. Maor might not know of this channel yet. Well, on the other channels, it's all over the place. So I think it's just too early for him. It was like 5, 6 o'clock when we were at midnight. So now it's kind of like 3, 4 in the morning. Let the kid get asleep. Race car, level, and rotor are also palindromes. Race car, level, L-E-V-E-L. Is that what that is? It's a palindrome. I didn't know that, Lewis. I didn't know race car, R-A-C-E, R-A-C-E-C-A-R, R-A-C-E-C-E, R-A-C-E-C-A-R. You're right. Level, L-E-V-E, L-E-V-E, rotor, R-O-T-O-R, R-O-T-O-R. I keep dropping. But I didn't know they were called palindromes. Palindromes. There's a song in there. I left my heart in a palindrome. It kept coming back all the way to me. Thank you. You taught me something tonight, Lewis. I appreciate that. David says, here in Virginia, what is going on in Virginia? They are slowly opening up like a flower. And we can go to bars. Oh, I'm sure we're all going to rush into the bars, but not to the library. And in the library, you can really keep your distance. You know why? Because first of all, there's not a lot of people. And then the desks, it's like everybody has to sit on the right side of this desk, and anybody can sit here, and then you can sit on the next desk. But in our library, they're not desks, they're like long tables. and you go sit down at a table with your books. You open them all up so they can go to the bar, but they can't go to the library. And we can go to Costco, but we can't go to church. Who is running this place? Golly gee whiz, Batman. Wait, I got to come back to Lewis here. This was a good one. Race car, level, and rotor are also palindromes. So what palindromes do we have? If I was going to do palindrome counting tonight, the palindromes that I would count would be wow, Bob, noon, race car, level, rotor, Abba. Somebody else said something else. We have Abba, Bob. Did I say Bob? So, Frosty. What about Paul C. Buff? He's not a palindrome. he's just a Paul C. Buff. Nixon, I'm hoping you got credit from B&H for the Sigma lens I purchased. Please confirm. I would be disappointed if you didn't. How long ago did you buy it? I can, on B&H, I don't know if I could see what was bought. I know I could see what was bought on Amazon. It's been so long since I looked into the B&H. Let's see. Nope, I can't log in while I'm online. Sorry. I would check. Honestly, I would check. I would seriously check, and I will. Now you got me curious. So thanks, Nixon. I will check on it. Thank you for using my link. That means a lot. Oh, you're in Australia. Okay, Australia, mate. Australia, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mark's down under. Do I need to help you up? I didn't know he was down under. I didn't know where he was, honestly. My closest neighbor here. So his down under is close to Malaysia. We're getting a geography lens tonight, guys. Hi, Kippy. Mark is saying hi, Kippy, and Kippy is responding, alrighty there, mate. Crocodile Dundee territory. Huh, mate? Yes, but you know something? You just wrote another palindrome. Huh. H-U-H. You did it and you didn't even know you were doing it, Charles. Wow, that's amazing. We are not just neighbors, we are friends. That's right. I hope all you guys are in PeterGreggLive group on Facebook. You can be chit-chatting with each other all day long because of your time differences. On Facebook, go find PeterGreggLive. No, PeterGreggLive group. That's a private one. You can go to PeterGreggLive too, but if you guys want to talk and you don't want everybody else to see other than us, go to PeterGreggLive group because that's only by where I have to clear it or something. So if you're not there yet, go to Facebook and go to find PeterGreggLive group. All one word. Kaboosh. Just like that. PeterGreggLive group. You don't type in kaboosh, okay? And then sign up to be a member, and I check it once a day, and I just authorize. As a matter of fact, I didn't even check today. So let me go over to Facebook. I'm in Facebook. I'm going over to PeterGreggLive group, and recommended. There's no one waiting to be. Martin says, I'm going back to bed at 6 o'clock. Getting ready for a Christmas movie. I did watch my Christmas movie tonight. Oh, this is fun. Wait. I'm not going to leave you out of it. I'm gonna bring you right into it. Bam, boom. Okay, Martin says, thanks, Uncle Peter. At 6 a.m., I'm going back to bed. Peter Gregg said, getting ready for my Christmas movie. That was yesterday. I watched another one today. Peter Gregg says, Wednesday, June 10th. Hi, everybody. I'm having a good day. How is your day going? I'll see you tonight. Jonathan Guy says, hello, everyone. Great to be in the group. Oh, look, this one's got replies. Ooh, Willie, look at this. 5 comments. Jonathan is saying hello. And he's got 2 replies. I guess he's saying hello back to himself. Hi, Jonathan. Oh, he's saying hi to me. Okay. David Crooks, CK, he made it in. He found his way. Thanks for the approval. Like, I'm not going to approve you. Seriously? Let's see what else we got. Ecamm did something I might be interested in. Most of these people I don't know, other than the ones that I recognize their names. And then me. Boy, this Peter Gregg guy does a lot of chit-chatting around here. And then these are all the people that are in there. Cool beans. So if you haven't joined, good golly, Miss Molly, that's where you all should be in, talking to each other. So Mark said hi to Kippy. All right, mate. Crocodile Dundee. And we got a new palindrome there. We're not just neighbors. We're friends. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Kippies. Oh, I forgot to sing the song. Wait, let's go back over and go to... Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. There we go. We did the song. And back over to where I need to be. Oh, you guys are all saying hello to each other. Camera Junkie, referring to palindromes. You're welcome, Peter. Thank you. That's a big thank you. In Virginia, you need to get drunk before we can hit the library. That's a good one, Charles. And Kippy's talking to David. The lockdown is over now, but we are in a cautious, see how it goes sort of thing. So if any outbreaks happen, God forbid, we will be in partial lockdown zones. Paul Buff passed away a few years ago. I'm actually very sorry to hear that. More sorry than you think. Kippy's channel, by the way, I think someone bought an LED light on my Amazon link. Don't know who it is, but thanks. And I bought a few things. I can't remember what they are. I have to go look, and I clicked on yours before I bought them. I have to go back and look and see what I bought. So we got Kippy. Don't forget Kippy's Amazon link too, guys. Uh-oh, Lewis is on a roll. I have woke up the sleeping giant. Sexes, Kayak, Madam, Defied, Radar, and many more. Oh my goodness, Lewis is on a roll, and I thought I had 2 or 3 good ones. Thank you, Lewis. I think you get the palindrome prize tonight, for sure. Hi, Peter. I have a tech question for you. Does Ecamm have a compressor for the mic built in? No, that's one of the things that I asked them for. I asked them for a compressor and or a limiter and or just an easy EQ system. But none of those. They have none of those. They're quite developed in the cameras, but not in the sound. So maybe they will get off their behinds and do something about that. You need to put it in as a request that you would like to see even simplistic audio choices or add-ons. Okay, a compressor would be good because a compressor usually comes with a limiter, and or you can keep the compression part low and use the other part. I can show you how to set up as a limiter, but I'd prefer to have an actual limiter and a compressor. And even if they have an EQ for vocal boost on off, you know, or maybe 3 levels, or a true EQ, you know, that would be nice too. Tat-a-rat-tat, tat-a-rat-tat. Very good. No, that's a palindrome. He's trying to do palindromes. Kayak. Nixon, I think you gave us a palindrome and you didn't even realize it. The most popular used palindrome in all of the web and all of the internet, Nixon. Do you see it? Do you see it? LOL. Do you see it? Repaper. I'm not sure that's a word. We are in a statewide open travel. Groups of 20 allowed to get drunk in bars. Australia has a very low COVID morality. 102. You go for the bars. Sagas. Solos. Somebody's got too much energy. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. Yeah, Malaysia too, fortunately, about that low too. Thank God. LOL is another, if not mentioned. Well, I kind of just discovered it, but you brought it up first. Peter, you would sound better on my new monitor speakers. Well, move me over there. Move me over to your new monitor speakers. Martin, we were just talking about you, buddy. Good morning, Uncle Peter. It's 4:25 here. Yawn. Go back to bed. Go hit the can, the bathroom, the loo. I forgot you're over there. And go back to bed. This is all gets recorded and you play it over. But then I wouldn't have your smiling face in there. I did see your face, what is it called? FaceTime? Facebook channel. Madam, you calling my wife? You and my wife, you got something going together or something, David? Something I should be, concerned about? I know you were putting in a palindrome. Tat-a-rat-tat is the longest palindrome there ever was. Dessert is stressed backwards. We're not starting that. I'm not going there with a 10-foot pole. I didn't think Aussies drank muck. Much. Nixon, yes, I realized LOL is a palindrome. That's why I wrote it. Oh, you did it on purpose. You were planting. You were testing me, Nixon. I knew. Dessert spelled backwards is stress. You wrote that. Are you stressed? Okay, guys, we are done. We've got an hour and 23 minutes. It is 11:28. So that's, I guess, how they get the hour and 23 minutes. Okay, that's a smart one for me. Very good. And we've finished a week. A whole week. I didn't do much singing tonight. I should just clear out the pipes. Let's see what I've got here. No, I did that one. No, I did that one. Nope, I did that one. Here's one I love. I don't know if I could sing it. A time for us. Someday there'll be when chains are torn by courage born of a love that's free. A time when dreams so long denied can flourish as we unveil the love we now must hide. I am trying to convince Jonathan to do that song on the violin. I mean, the man is a concertmeister, master violinist. I want to hear that violin cry, that song. And there's so many versions of Romeo and Juliet. My favorite by far is the one with Leonard Whiting and Olivia Hussey. That is the first time I understand that they used people of their own age to play the parts, where before that they had much older people playing that. Ba 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 ba. So, Peter, it is so nice to have this channel each weekday. Thank you for doing this for us. You're welcome, but I do it for me too. I actually enjoy having you guys around. Oh, we're on that camera. Frosty says good night. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams. Sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be... I wonder what happens if I put them both on. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams. Sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. Off. If you should awake in the mist of the night, please remember, dear, that I'll be there. You know I care. Good night, Gracie. That made me laugh. Okay. Bye, all. My ears, my ears. Turn it off, turn it off. Check the battery meter for us on the Z50. How many bars? I can't. It doesn't have a flippy screen, and it's up against the wall next to another camera. I have no way to get back there. I would have to actually remove the camera from the stand. But that's a good point. Good night, Peter. Good night, everyone. I hope you all have a great weekend. What do you usually get up right after your shows, Peter? Do you usually watch a movie first before sleeping? Well, tonight I had to record the last half of my Christmas movie because I came here, so I will watch that. And honestly, YouTube draws me more than the TV. If you get into the right frame or the right threads and type of shows. Have you guys heard of REO Brothers? I mentioned this a week ago or something. You need to go look up REO Brothers. They're a singing group. They've got quite a story. Their house burnt down and they were left with nothing. Nothing. And they're 4 or 5 brothers. And they stayed together. And they started singing together. And the group was born. And they got some kind of famous, but something knocked them out again. And then they rose up again. So their story is fascinating. But look up Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and just listen to it. That's all I ask. If you're into music, go look at REO, like REO Speedwagon. So it's REO Brothers. They're in your part of town, I think, Kippy. I'm not sure, but I think they're in the Malaysia area. I know they're Asian. You can tell as soon as you watch them. But look up Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Clubs Band and then start to look at some of their others. You'll be subscribed just like that. That's how good they are. So I watch something. Well, first I get something to eat. I say my prayers because that comes first. Then I go to the bathroom because that's a very close second. Then I lay down in bed. I turn on the TV and I'll turn on my iPad. And my iPad, I have it on a gooseneck. So I'm laying there on the bed and it's just kind of like hovering over me. So I just tap. So within minutes, I usually mute the TV and I watch something. REO Brothers just came up with a song, or Kippy just came up with something. And once I get rolling, I could be on there for 2 hours. Lewis says good night, everybody. But really got to go again. All the best to everyone. And Peter, down the hall, second door to the left. Clean up when you're done. Thanks for coming in, Mark, by the way. Good night, Peter and guys. Good night, Kippy. Good night, night. Good night, Simon. Good night. Bye, Peter. Everybody have a good weekend. That's right. It is weekend time. Good golly, Miss Molly. We need to sing the Ecamm song. No compressor for you and no compressor for me. I think I would pick something bigger for them than the compressor. I'm not sure that's the biggest thing they've got missing, but they sure are excellent. You know how much I like them, right, Charles? You know from the past when we used to have our OBS arguments. So that's it. The show is over. We are done. We're going to have the exit music for those of you that like it. Just sit around, turn your volume up. There'll be no interruptions, hopefully. Thank God. And we're going to go. Good night, Evan. Good night, everybody else. I love you. I keep you in my prayers. Bye-bye, guys.
without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 dance. We're gonna dance, 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 have a good time. We're gonna dance, 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 all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
While the snow is gently falling, we keep busy until late. 'Cause tomorrow keeps on calling, and the red man will not wait. So we better get to move on. Let's bring on the evergreens. Keep the chimney clean, you know what I mean. 'Cause tomorrow is the day. I can hear the sleigh bells ringing, how they're headed for our house. And the radio keeps singing what the season's all about. From upstairs we hear the laughter from the ones that wait.
Well, everybody went to bed. I came back. I thought we got rid of almost everybody, but we still got a couple in here. It's just too darn early to go to bed on a Friday night. Not even midnight. So, I mean, I ran out of things to say, people to read, and all that kind of good stuff. So, it's showing me there's 4 people left in here. So, go to bed, go to night, go to sleep. You don't have to stay in here. I'm just going to go looking around and have me a good old time just with a few people. So who is it that's here? There's 4 people. Tell me who you guys are. Who's the 4 people that are in? You want to say hello in the chit chat? Tell me who you are so I know who stayed all the way to listen to the very end of the songs. I don't even know if I turned all the cameras back on. Oh, that one's still on. Good boy, Peter. You're not doing so bad. And I got that one on, and we got the Nikon Z6, and we've got the Z50, and we've got that. Up, we've gained a watcher. It's supposed to go down. You guys are supposed to go. See, oh, Kippy's here. I was wondering. I turned it all back on. It's too early to go to bed. It's only 11:45. What am I going to do in bed before 1 o'clock? Seriously. So we went down to 3 people, and I turned it back on. Ooh, sneaky. Did I turn the mic back on? Yes, because I took it all out. The wires are hanging out. I got to readjust my clothes because I hate the shirts and everything that's tucked in. So you don't have to stay, Kippy. Go to bed. Oh, for you it's afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. Don't spend it here with me. Don't spend it here with me. I want to go over to, let's see. I got to go over to this camera. And then I want to go over here. And what happens if I click on this? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we should be looking at this. I want to go to the channel, and I want to go to my subscribers, and here they all are. Let's show all of them. We've got Mr. Camera Junkie, we've got Jonathan Anderson, the Tiny Violinist. He put up something 2 days ago. Mr. Camera Junkie, when did he put something up? He put something up. We're waiting for a new one from him. The Mind Blowers. He hasn't put up anything in a while, a month ago. No sirree. So, Stephen Hunter. Peter, love your channel. Thought I would say hi. Usually watch on TV. I don't even think I can chat. You can chat. Thank you for all your wonderful programs. Thank you for Stephen for coming in and saying hello. I already closed the show down, and then I realized it's way too early. What am I going to do? So I turned it back on, and I was going to look through all the people that actually I'm subscribed to that are in our normal chat room here. So where are you? You even answer my question. You're in Mission Viejo in California. So how things going over there? Are you able to go out, or is it between the virus and the problems in the streets? Are you kind of stuck home? Or are you able to get around a little bit? I'm all the way on the other side. I'm in Miami, so we don't get out too much. But I did go out Wednesday to get chlorine for the pool, and traffic wasn't that light. I thought it would be like everybody's home, but they're not. So thanks for coming in and saying hi. You can say anything you want now, Stephen. There's only 3 people in the room, so nobody's going to see what you say, except you, me, and Kippy. He's still here. Oh, by the way, I have to unbox a new capture device by Data Video. Look forward to unbox it later today. Yes, I have to do some unboxing too. I got a A6100 from Sony. I didn't buy. These are loans, okay? I've got an L8, which is a mixer with reverb, but it's a little bit large. And since I finally got the reverb figured out, I'm not sure I'm going to need that, but I might be able to get a video out of it. And I think I've got the Stream Deck also, which will actually help with Ecamm. So you're going to have fun. The unboxings are pretty cool. Do you record those, Kip? Stephen, open things back up, but people ignore masks and distancing. That's the part I don't like, Stephen. I like it for them to actually, where I wear my mask. I just feel more protected with the mask on, and I do keep a distance. God forbid anybody comes over to try to put a hand on me, I'll probably snatch it. So they shouldn't be ignoring that. I think they're going to actually cause a, what do they call it when it comes back again? Whatever that word is. I think they might cause a relapse. I thought of it while I was drinking some water. So people need to be careful. It's actually pretty important. So Kip says that social distancing is lacking these days. Unfortunately, it is. It's like they don't, even in the demonstrations in the street, they're not even, well, you can see it on TV. But I keep it all on, I keep on all the time when I meet people outside. You're talking about your mask. Stephen, you keeping the mask on when you go, like, to, I guess, the grocery store or something? I do. When I go, I have to go tomorrow, and I will wear not only masks, but my mask, and I'm going to also wear my plastic gloves. I have 80-year-old parents I'd rather keep around. That's where the serious stuff comes in. It's not just us. We might have a good chance of fighting it off, although I have heard of some people that haven't been able to. But, you know, when you have elderly people, it's not going to affect you, but they'll catch it just like that, just like a snap of a finger. So, and do you have kids? Because if your kids are going all around, if you've got 80-year-old parents, I'm guessing either you never married or you do have kids. So the kids can also, you know, because the grandparents love the grandkids. Oh my gosh. We still call my nephews and my nieces the grandkids. My parents have moved on to heaven. So we still call them the grandkids. The grandkids are here, you know. So that's the way it, so I understand what you're saying, and I think you're absolutely correct. So it looks like nobody's coming in. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go back over here. Okay, so this is the group that has that we talk to every night. So we got Jonathan, and this is his new violin cover. Nope, this is not the one. His new one is not. That's not the name of the new one. This one. Oh, I'm in the wrong Jonathan Anderson. It's Jonathan Anderson, the tiny violinist. This one. This is where he put up the new one. Now, I had a little conversation with Jonathan, and we went through learning about shutter speeds and all kinds of interesting things. Let's see where his uploads. This one, I think this is his newest one. He did a really good job. Good violinist. That's not a copy. That's not a copy-free song. So we'll go back and continue. Aaron Short. Aaron Short does a lot of live streams. He's on there quite often, and he plays awesome. Here's one where he plays for an hour, and he does a really, really good job. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound.
Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small.
I don't know that song, so I don't know if that is copyrighted. But he's one of the guys that comes in and visits us often. Of course, Rylan. I love Rylan. Let's see if he's done anything. Ah, I missed one. He's doing deer and turkey photography beside the forest. I missed that one. The last one I saw was with his new 24 to 70 lens. He's got quite a personality.
But if you're saying this, must have did pretty good.
He needs a little bit of sun. Yeah, he's a little bit white. So we got a new one to watch over here. Let's come in and see. Up, we've gained 2. We've gained 2 peoples. You guys that are new, I already closed the show out and I came back. The reason I came back is it's too early. It's like 10 minutes to 12. What am I going to do? Go to bed? No. So I want to see what everybody's doing. So where I read Stephen. Yeah, met parents yesterday. Wore it the whole time. See, you're protecting your parents. Good for you. Mark, did you see that the Sony camera IBS is causing stress fractures surrounding the IBS? No, I haven't seen that, but I'm sure that Simon is going to put that up, Mark. But I hope it's not on that new little one. There's a couple of guys in here that bought it. Oh, wow, I'm not surprised. Something must give after a while. And why am I not here? There I am. After a while that he's talking to Mark. Justin, good evening, Peter. You're popping in before you go into bed? You ready to get sleepy now? I closed the show out. I came back. And there's nobody in here now. We had a nice big room full. We've doubled. We went from 3 to 6. But everybody's already watched, so that when they see the Peter Gregg Live, they're just assuming that I closed it out. But I came back. And I'm talking just to some people that are coming in and don't realize that I closed it back. So Justin, very sleepy, been editing all day. Ooh, I smell a video coming, and it smells good. What did you cook this time, Justin? Give us the inside. What was laid on the barbecue? What did you lay out on the barbecue? And you had to record, probably, if you've been editing all day, that means you've been shooting probably all day yesterday. So that's pretty cool. So that means, oh, my favorite, brisket, baby, brisket. Brisket, that is awesome. How many hours does it take to do the brisket? I'm guessing you're doing it the slow style, so it just falls apart. I can't wait to see that one. So when's that video coming up? I want to see it. Do I get a preview? Text me a preview. Mark says, do you use honeycombs for anything? No, because I don't really have access to them. I had access to them once, but it didn't. I just rather not deal with them. And some people, oh my God, they sell them on the side of the street here. Usually around 12 hours. So you've been recording on and off and cooking for 12 hours. And now I'm guessing you've eaten the brisket if you're into the editing mode, or you guys will be eating it tomorrow for Saturday. But it sounds 12 hours. That thing is going to be tender as can be. I have a rack of baby back ribs in the freezer, and I'm thinking what day I want to eat them. And I'm going to try, I told you this already, right? So your video is going to be up Sunday. That's cool. That's a good day to upload, I think, in my opinion. But I think I'm going to slow cook them like, what did you cook yours at? I think it was like 225 or something, some low temperature. So I'm going to put the oven at 225. Going to salt and pepper them. Going to put some other seasoning on there. Maybe some brown sugar, like I told you. So, boy, did I get that one wrong. I meant honeycombs for lights. You got me on that one, Mark. I was thinking of honeycombs, honeycombs. I'm talking to Justin, who's got a cooking channel. And when you said, do you use honeycombs? I just figured we were on cooking. We were talking about cooking, you know. I'm probably going to bake something this weekend. I'm going to make some cookies, and I'm going to make a lemon pound cake. But yes, I use the honeycombs because I don't want spill. In this room, spill is very easy to do. So, but I don't use those lights anymore. I use the soft lighter and these little cheapies. And I permanently mounted them to the, well, not permanently, but they're screwed in, so they're permanent. Honeycombs were on that, but on those, but not on these, because I want the spill now. But when I was doing photography in the studio here, and I have a studio, which is actually another Christmas room, honeycombs, it's the only way to fly. So, what's your most favorite dish, Peter, and what do you think you cook best? Well, I'm going to answer that, but then you got to answer it too. Okay, so it's not just like, there's no like 30 or 40 of us in here. It's just 6. You, me, Mark, Justin, and maybe somebody else that hasn't made any comments. So I love baby back ribs, but I don't like them when they're over spiced. I know you're into spicy foods. I'm the opposite. I don't like spicy foods at all. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean you can't have what you like, as long as I can have what I like. So I like baby back ribs, and probably no one makes them better than Justin, obviously. If you've watched him cook it, he cooks them for hours, maybe sometimes days. So I like that. I go more towards desserts, Kip, honestly. I go more towards desserts and stuff like that. But I can make baby back ribs in the electric pressure cooker, the Instant Pot, and they come out amazing. I mean, people rave, how did you cook that? So that tells me they come out good, you know. But I'm embarrassed that I'm cooking them in an Instant Pot. So, you know, I don't herald it except over on Peter's Kitchen. And what do you think you cook best? I think I make the Greek lamb. Excellent. I make Greek rice pudding. It's not Greek, rice pudding. I think I make a very good rib. I make a rib that I enjoy tremendously. But I have never tasted a good rib cooked on, you know, like the way Justin makes it. But my brother loves to go to a restaurant called Flanagan's, and they have baby back ribs. They're borderline too spicy, but they're really, really good. And they make great coleslaw, and I love coleslaw. So I use grids for my lights all the time. You have to control them. Yes, you're excellent, specifically right, Kip. I wish I can cook. I make too many sandwiches. If you get an Instant Pot cooker, or follow, oh, he's still here. Follow this guy, Baby Back Maniac. I love ribs too. Yeah, no kidding. The name of your site is Baby Back Maniac. Okay, so Mark, look at my Peter's Kitchen. It's a channel I do cooking. Look, find where I did the ribs. Okay, you get them, you peel off the silver skin. Okay, which is the hardest part about it, and after you do that, you salt and pepper them, and you put your own spices on there. I don't put much. Okay, and then I put it into the Instant Pot for 26 minutes exactly. Okay, and you got to put some kind of a liquid in there, and I have found that everybody puts all this weird stuff in there. I don't bother. I put beer. Either I put a can of beer in there for the malt, a bottle of root beer in there for the root, or just the water. Okay, 24 minutes. Walk away. Go watch TV. Oh, how much did you have to do? You had to pull the skin off, that silver lining. That's the hardest part. Okay, and after you pull that off, you kind of bend them around. You don't put them in the water. Okay, and just watch my thing. And then after they come out in 24 minutes, they're about 26 minutes. They're about falling apart. So you got to take them out very carefully. You lay them on a pan. Okay, like a cookie sheet. Then you put your favorite barbecue sauce on them. And then you crisp them up in the oven for another 15 minutes or whatever to your liking. My dad used to like them overcooked. My mother liked them just right. So 15 minutes is where we settled in. So, and what did you do? It's easier than making a sandwich. So I love ribs too. Yes, I know you do. It's your entire show is started on ribs, and every time you do the ribs. Randall, you found that I came back, huh? I tricked everybody. It was too early to go to bed, so I'm not going to stay on long. I just wanted to come back and see who would realize that I was back. So Peking duck, you know something? I've never had that. I've never had Peking duck. I don't even know where to get it. I guess maybe a Chinese restaurant. I'm guessing. Add cashews and lettuce. I've never cooked it, so it's over my head. So they work well with lamb and beef. When you say they, you mean the Instant Pot, the cooker, the electric. It's an electric pressure cooker. Yes. Oh, yes. The lamb and with beef, you just have to work it with your own, what do they call it? March to the beat of your own drum. Okay. Once you know how the Instant Pot is working, you apply it for something. Okay. So you need on a meat, if you're trying to cook it in place of cooking it on a stove or an oven, you're going to fail because meat does not taste good steamed. Okay. It just doesn't happen. Okay. But if you want it to fall apart, so you get like a cheap roast and you put it in the Instant Pot for an hour and a half, and the thing falls apart, almost like shredded beef, now you're cooking with gas. It doesn't cook with gas. So you got to know how to apply it. So, nope, I want Justin. Oh, buddy, you have to try Peking duck. It's incredible. I'll try it. I've heard of it. I never got the urge. I guess at a Chinese restaurant is the only way I know to order it. I'll have to look online and see who does deliveries, and maybe this weekend I will try Peking duck. It doesn't taste weird, does it? Oh, I love Peking duck. Is it, well, tell me guys, is it super spicy? Is it sweet? I like the sweet and sour chicken. But that's typical. See this belly? I like sweet and sour. Chinese is great. I love the Chinese food. Yes, I love Chinese food too. Mark, I live in a very big city. It's tempting to just order out every day, but it gets expensive. That's one of the things, if you won the lotto, that you could indulge on, is getting some nice meals into your house. I like Popeye's fried chicken. I just love their fried chicken. Okay, but their meals that I get is about $10, maybe $11, and I don't even get extra sides or anything. I love their biscuit. Okay, their mashed potatoes are like powder and water. It sucks. But I don't get it because that $10, $11 meal, by the time Uber is finished with it, is $20. So why should I pay double? It doesn't make sense. So I'd rather just go down the street and get something as a pickup. What's the big city that you live in? Well, you probably get everything. Check out a place where they might make a good gyro, and order the gyro dry, but put the sauce on the side and ask for extra sauce. Okay, we just lost the Z50. The battery just died, and it's been on for 2 hours again. Anybody that's keeping track. Okay, so where was I? I was telling Mark. See if you can get a gyro, get it dry, and let him put all the stuff on there. Then pick out the stuff that you don't like. So a true gyro is basically the white sauce and tomatoes. That's gotten Americanized with the lettuce and the onions and all that stuff. Okay, so when I eat gyros, it's the tomatoes and the white sauce. So here's the problem. They usually make lousy white sauce, and the tomatoes are not those delicious tomatoes that you hand pick in the grocery store. So if you can, order a gyro and put everything aside. Now you can make your own white sauce, and I should make a video on that on Peter's Kitchen. Good call, Mark. Good call. Thank you. Wait, where did Randall go? The Lotus Room in Denver, Colorado makes the best Peking duck, but they are no longer there. I was going to order it. I was going to get me some Peking duck. Do they deliver to Miami, Florida? That's funny. Mark, I'll definitely check out your cooking channel. I wasn't meant to drum up business, but there's a couple of things that you can cook in an electric pressure cooker. I make the rice pudding in there, amazingly easy to make, and it's so good. It's better than sex. Okay, it's just a joke, but it's to tell you how good it is. Okay, it's just that good. So I make the lamb. So if you go to your grocery store and you see they have a lamb roast, different from the leg, so they have something called a sirloin lamb roast. It looks like a pot roast if it's round. And if it's got the bone in it, you hit the jackpot. Okay? So you put that in the Instant Pot. You put water. You put like 3 huge onions. Chop them up. Not great. You just want them in chunks. You make a bed out of it. And you lay the lamb on the bed of onions. And you put your water in there, which is a cup and a half. Okay? Now, you also buy, in the grocery store, they have minced garlic. So you take and you buy the bottle of minced garlic. And if you buy the big bottle, you pour half of the bottle into your blender. Then you pour like half a cup to a cup of olive oil in there. Put a little more garlic in there. Turn it on, okay, until it becomes a paste. Then just slather that lamb and stab it with the knife. Get all your frustrations out. Stab it everywhere with the knife. Then slather it on some more. Close the top. Put it on for 90 minutes. 90 minutes later, you open it up. The house smells amazing. You can also put some more spices on there. Okay, salt, pepper. What else do I put? I put oregano on there. Okay, and then I take it out carefully. And then I not burn it, but I make it crisp up that garlic paste that's on the outside. And then you just take it out of in the oven, 400 degrees. You crisp up that garlic paste. So you've cooked it in the pot. You stick it in the oven. You're sticking it in the oven. Okay, so there's no effort on your part. Then you take it out, and everybody fights for a slice with that crust, the garlic crust on it. Amazing lamb. So we got over to Chicago. I like to have drinks when I eat. That's where they make their money. They love it when they see you coming in, Mark. It's like, oh boy, we are gay now. We got our hands in his pockets. They want the money that you got in your pockets. So when you see you coming, but you have to drink a lot, or just can you have like a social drink with your meal? If you're a heavy drinker, you're going to pay a big bill. That's where they make the money. What's Greek food like? Like feta cheese, I can imagine, and breads? Yes, absolutely. The rice pudding, we consider it Greek. I don't know why, because you can get rice pudding in so many places. But if you look at the Peter's Kitchen channel, when I made the rice pudding, that's the one my mother made and my grandmother made, and I actually am making it better because I'm no longer burning pots where I have to scrape the bottom after it's done with the black milk that gets all burnt down there. Because the Instant Pot don't burn nothing, because I've got the timing all down, and it's in the Instant Pot. It's excellent. So the Greeks are known for their own version of lasagna called pasticcio. They're known for something called moussaka, which is eggplant in slices. Sometimes they slice potatoes and ground beef. Another version of lasagna. Okay, and they're known for that. They're known for their calamari, which is fried squid. Which is a fish. They're known for a fish that I can't stand. When I go to their authentic Greek restaurants, it grosses me out. They bring you a stinking fish on the plate, all of it, with the eyeball. Everything is right there. And then if you ask the waiter for help, he comes and bam, he cuts the head off. It's like, get that thing away from me. I don't want it anywhere near me. So that's not something I like. Okay, just so you know. So, that's... I'm thinking of what you get. You get the Greek salads, which they're famous for, which has got a lot of feta in there. They've got something called taramusalata, which is fish eggs like a caviar, but it's not those kind of fish eggs. It's a different kind. They're pink, and they're absolutely delicious. And then some of the places now take the eggplant that they make. So the moussaka is about that thick. So think of a lasagna in terms that it's layered. So you got ground meat, you got sliced eggplant, then you get ground sirloin again, then you get some kind of a cheese, and that gets layered up until you get to the top, and they put it's called crema. In Greek, it's called crema. It's a cream cheese, not cream cheese. It's a cheesy, creamy liquid that bakes up like a bubbly thing and got lots of Parmesan in it, and that cuts into squares. So they'll bring you a square like that. Just look for a picture. Now, some of the cooks got smart, and what they do is they take these sliced eggplants and they dip them in a batter. And it's not authentic Greek, but oh my God, it's so delicious. And they fry them in the deep fryer, okay? So I think you're making me hungry. So Kippy says lots of feta. Yes, I knew what you wrote. Don't worry about it. I make all kinds of mistakes. Do you like the Z50 more than the Fuji X system? I think the Fujifilm has the best crop camera. I think so too. The Fuji worries me the most about getting the lenses that I want. So now with this Viltrox lenses, I reached out to them. They said they're too much in demand for them to send me a test unit. They're made in China. But they offered to send me something else instead, like, hello, you know, so anyway. But the Z50 is in the $800, $900 range, and the XT4, which is the only one I would consider. Otherwise, yes, I do like the Z50 better. But the XT4 is $1,700, so it's like double and more. And I'm thinking mostly videos. For pictures, they're both good. They're both very, very good. I just walked around taking pictures around the house with the Z50. Reminds me of my wedding days. It's just popping out. It's just popping out beautiful, creamy images. But don't put cheap glass, even for the Fuji. Same thing there. Randall says, my grandfather and I used to pressure cook for applesauce. I heard that, and I mean to find a recipe. I don't trust the pressure cookers that go on the stove. My mother blew one up once. It scared the living doo-doo out of me, and I won't go near one. As a matter of fact, after my parents had passed away, we started throwing out all the pans that are made out of aluminum, and the regular pressure cooker, lo and behold, was made out of aluminum. So that got thrown out. So now the electric pressure cookers, the brand name is called Instant Pot. But there's many other brands that just is kind of like Kleenex. This is a Kleenex, okay? It's not a Kleenex. This is a Publix, my grocery store brand's tissue, you know? So Instant Pot is it's like the name that bubbled its way to the top. Now those electric ones, I cook everything in there, Randall. When I get up, I make hard-boiled eggs. I put it in there. I set it to 3 minutes. I go in. I take my shower. I shave, do whatever else I do in the bathroom. And then by the time I come back, the eggs are not overcooked. I don't get that gray ring all the way around for hard-boiled eggs. Okay? So I can make hard-boiled eggs in that. I can make soft-boiled eggs in that. I can also use it to make poached eggs. What else can I do for breakfast in there? Oatmeal. Oh my God. Oatmeal is like a cow. There's cream in that oatmeal. When I make it in the Instant Pot, it's all automatic. I just put it in there. I set it and forget it, as the saying goes. And then when I take it out, I don't make it loose. I make it in my oatmeal mug. So I put the whole mug inside. Then I stir it up. It's the creamiest oatmeal you ever. As a matter of fact, I've gone up to old-fashioned oats, so I get them less processed, you know. And one day I got to try the steel-cut oats. So you can use that, Randall, for so many things. When you go shopping, you see the frozen slab of baby back ribs is on sale for like $9, $8, where the fresh one is like $17, $19. Get the frozen one. Bring it home, put it in the refrigerator. About 4 days later, take it out, take the silver skin off, salt and pepper it, put it in the Instant Pot. You're going to have to bend it around or cut it in half. You can do that too. Okay? Don't let it go into the water, so you keep it up. They have like a little rack that they put in there. 26 minutes, you got yourself some baby back ribs. You want them to even come out better, take them out of there, put them on a cookie sheet, put them in the oven with some barbecue sauce for another 15 minutes. They get this caramelized, almost burnt, but not quite. And you made yourself a quick dinner while you were just watching TV the whole time. So for you being at home, and then for the dogs and the cats, you can get these tubes of ground chicken, tubes of ground turkey, tubes of ground beef. Okay? But when they go on sale for like 75 cents for a tube of the ground meat, buy a bunch, put them in the freezer. Then take the tube out, put it in the under the hot water, don't burn yourself, so that you can cut the tube off, and then put that frozen chunk of meat right in the pressure cooker. Put it in there for 12 minutes, and it comes out like just loose ground beef. And then add whatever you need to add to make it proper, which it's in my Amazon shopping page. So I got you. I want to get you going on that, Randall, because I think you're gonna become a monster in the kitchen. Frosty, I thought you were signing off. I did. I came back. It's too early. I can't go to bed at 12. Before 12, I signed off at 10 to 12. I'm going like, what? I came back. Turn this sucker back on. So we're just chit-chatting. There's nobody in here. 9 people are here. So now we're just having a good time. If you love rice pudding, then buy yourself one of those $30, $40, $50 Instant Pot wannabes and go and get my recipe on the other channel and make it. You're going to think that it's the most amazing thing that you've ever tasted. And it really is. It's better than the rice pudding I've gotten in any restaurant. There's only one place where I can get rice pudding that would be equal to this or better. And I'd have to say I've been refining it enough where I sound a little bit egotistical, but people rave about my rice pudding now. And that's because I changed the milk out for heavy cream and water. So I make my own milk, and it gives it a little richer flavor. Okay, and it's like, ooh la la, mwah, ah. Excuse me, I burped. Ooh, eggplant. In fact, there are eggplant dishes in Malaysia with chilies that I love too. I love it when it's all mushy and well cooked. Yep, eggplant is worldwide. It's just not an American dish, but I'm very used to eating Greek dishes. Like your rice pudding recipe, bread pudding is great too. You know, I never made bread pudding. I've heard about it. Raisins attract me. Bread pudding is the one that's got raisins in it, right? And I've never tried that. I'm not trying to get more fattening things to eat. Go over more towards the things like the meat. Yeah, fish in Asian restaurants come with the eyeballs too. Oh. Used to gross me out too, but I'm used to it after 16 years of marriage. I guess you've had your share of eyeballs then. 16 years of marriage. Oh my God, Justin, I can imagine. Hi, honey, I made something special for you. Oh, what did you make for me, Mrs. Baby Back Maniac? I made you a fish. The whole thing here. What? Is it dead? That should have been recorded, the first one. Where the fish got put at your dinner table. That would have been hilarious. Oh my God. When I saw it in the restaurant, it's like I looked at our family was there. We were younger in my teenage years, maybe even preteen, but let's say 14, 15. We looked at each other. Our eyes were bigger than you can imagine. It's like, I'm not touching that. You know, that's amazing. But different cultures. We eat calamari, which is fried squid. Okay, and I love that. A good fried squid is, and fried octopus. Delicious. Now, when they bake it in other ways, yuck. It tastes like I'm eating a sponge. You know, I don't like that. So, Kippy, I just ordered some Vietnamese food for lunch. It's on its way. Have you tried Vietnamese? I'm sure I have. I can't specifically point one out, but you know, my parents took us all out to all kinds of restaurants. So super fresh and not much oil. Well, I can't even name anything. I'm sure it's something like a Hung Young Moon or something like that, you know, but I can't name anything, Kip, to be honest with you. I love my GFX 100, especially with a little extra salt and pepper. I bet that thing tastes absolutely fantastic, Frosty. The side grip people complain about is designed to help dissipate the heat. The GFX 100 is the newest one, so you've got the expensive one. So what are you shooting with it? Why did you buy a medium format camera? Tell me. I have a rice pressure cooker that is induction and is all automatic. It's not the same thing. We're in Miami. Okay, so Miami has got 1 million people, and of the 1 million people that are in Miami, 1,300,000 of them are Latin. So the rice cookers are like they grow on trees. Okay, so if you actually make rice in an electric true pressure cooker, that the rice cooker doesn't even hold a candle to it. It's that much better. Okay, and here's the secret. You put the water in, you put the rice in, a little bit of salt, a little dab of butter. Okay, I put 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, like that with the salt, like that with the butter, drop it in there, close it, put it for 4 minutes, walk away. I come back in a half hour or so. You wait for the lid to be able to be opened without you interfering, because you can push a button and the pressure releases. So what you want to do is give it a shot of cooking for 4 minutes, and then you let it coast. You ever been in a car that coasts? It's very smooth. It's very quiet. It's like the engine doesn't work. And then you open it up. The rice is not burnt. Of course, a rice cooker wouldn't burn the rice either. But it's like, and I make the Greek rice and I make the regular white rice in the Instant Pot. The Instant Pot is great too. Yes. Well, I wouldn't cook as much in your GFX 100. I would cook more in the Instant Pot. So just my 2 cents there, Frosty. But you don't have to get that brand. And the one that I bought is an Instant Pot. And I bought something called the Instant Pot Ultra. And the reason that I bought it, it has a sous vide function. Sous vide is a completely different way of cooking. You cook in the hot water, but the food doesn't touch the water. The water is providing the heat. And you put it in a restaurant grade pouch, okay, and then you put it in there. So for instance, to cook a chicken breast in the sous vide, I put the chicken breast in anything over 2.5 hours, and your chicken breast is juicy as can be and tender as can be. And I vacuum pack it, okay, so the air can't get out. And I put some oil and butter and whatever spices. Then I put it in the food saver type thing, except I got something different. And then it sucks all the air out and it seals it. I just toss it in there, okay, and I cook chicken at 140, I think it's 148 degrees. You got to be precise with the temperature when you're cooking in hot water, okay. So you're cooking with heat and time. Where in the oven, you're cooking with heat, 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 location, location, location. Okay, so you want to bring it up to kill all the germs. You know, the whatever the germs are called, the E. coli, what is the stuff called that's on the eggs? Salmonella, and then there's a third one. There's 3 major ones, and you got to kill those. So you've got guidelines from the FDA how much time at different heat levels it has to be to kill all of those viruses or whatever they're called. So I think you need 1 hour and 20 minutes on a chicken breast. It's a little longer, like 1 hour and 35 minutes on a chicken breast that's got the bone in. But the bone-in chicken breast tastes better. So I cook it anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours just to overdo it, because I want to break all the tendons, and then you get the best chicken breast you've ever wanted to have in your life. Ever, ever, ever. So the one that I got is the Ultra, and it has the sous vide function. So I just turn it on. I set it to 148 degrees. I put the chicken in. I set it to 3 hours, okay, because it's got to come up to temperature too. And when the 3 hours is over, it could stay there for another couple hours. You don't have to cook it at dinner. You could cook it at lunch. So Randall can put it on and even put the delay timer. So if he's coming home at 5, 6 o'clock, he can have it go on at 2 o'clock. And then by the time he gets home, his chicken breast is ready. Tender, juicy, oh my God, delicious. And then he can cook rice in his rice cooker, okay, and have chicken and rice dinner. You know, slice up a few plantains, put them in the frying pan. Plantains are, it's a Spanish banana. Where do you buy the Instant Pot? On Amazon. I bought all of them. I've got 4. I've got 3. I got 2 Instant Pots. I've got the very first one that I ever bought, which I still use and is still one of my favorites. And then I've got one that's a 10 quart. And that one I can actually put a 12-pound turkey in. So you put a 12-pound turkey in there, okay, and you cook that for an hour. And the turkey is cooked all the way down to the bone, but not overcooked. Okay, so it's actually super duper juicy. One of the secrets to the Instant Pot with meat is onions, okay? So you put your turkey in there, you just put onions everywhere you can stuff it, okay? And in that one I put in a chicken broth, okay? You only need a cup and a half, that's all. You're not boiling your meat, okay? So you put that on for an hour, and after, you've got to make a sling for that one. I have a video on that one, Randall. So you pull, and the sling is made with taking like aluminum foil and folding it, and folding it until you have a band. So you make 3 of those and you bring them up to the top. So when you're ready to take it out, you open it up and you pull the bird up. You put it on a flat cookie sheet with a rack, okay? Let it cool down for about 15-20 minutes, okay? And then you paint it with egg whites, only egg whites. You put it in the oven, and the egg whites gives you the brownest, goldenest turkey you have ever seen. And when you go to pick up the drum, oh, it just comes right off. Imagine that. Just, you know, fall off the bone. I have a video on that. Actually, that's when Justin got me to start that channel. Baby Back Maniac, he's the one that was on just a few minutes ago. He's the one that got me to do the cooking channel. And the first one I did, or the first thing I did, was turkey. It was last Thanksgiving. So, and I have links to them too at Peter's Kitchen. Yeah, I think it's called Peter's Kitchen. There's links to the Instant Pot that I have in there. So if you're going to buy it on Amazon, anybody that wants to use my links, okay, thank you. Better yet, make a link on your site so I can buy it. Yes, it's already there. You can actually go to amazon.com/shop/PeterGregg, Gregg, and you should see the Instant Pot listed there. I hope. Let me go check it real quick. We got all the time we need, so I don't have to rush. So let's go to Amazon, and let's go. Let me entertain you. Let me do something. Oh, sure, now. Oh, it came up. We can all, okay, my page. And there she is, the Instant Pot. It's on my page. The Ultra. It's way overpriced. Don't go buy it there. Don't go. Only 10 left. Order soon. Let's see if this one has. This is the Evo Plus slow cook yogurt. It has sous vide. All right, so you can get the Evo. Okay, the link I have is to the Ultra Plus, but I bought it for $99. They have it for $199, and it's not sold by Amazon. So pay attention, Randall. I don't want you getting ripped off. So I'm going to have to change it to the Evo Plus. It's got the sous vide in it. It actually, this one makes yogurt. It has a baking, so you can make cheesecakes and other kind of stuff. And it's got all the rest of the good stuff in there too. So get the Evo one. It's $119. Ships and sold by Amazon. You always want to buy something directly from Amazon. So let me add this to my list and take the other one off. Add to the wedding registry. I don't have a wedding registry. No way, Jose. Okay, so I'm adding this into my shopping thing, FYI, just so you know. Actually, let me get the link for this and put it into the Peter's Kitchen, because I don't want people spending $199. That's ridiculous. So here, let me show you, Randall. Let's go to the main camera. I got to use that one for the moment because the other one died. And I can come over here, and this is the one that you want. See over here where it says Evo Plus? So my link brings you into the Ultra. Okay? See what it says? $199, buy it used, or buy it new. It says add to cart for $199. No, thank you. So you want the 6-quart. I guess the new model, it's been a while since I bought one, is called the Evo Plus. And if I go here, see how it says sous vide right there? Second one on the right side. It does all the regular Instant Pot stuff, but this one also has sous vide. So you'll grow into that. So it's got the saute, it's got bake, it's got the cancel. This almost looks identical to mine. So it's just the updated version. And this is $119, okay, dollars. And I don't know why, is that used? That's used. I'm going to have to search this out, okay? So give me a little bit of time, Randall. I don't want you getting the wrong one, and I don't want you getting screwed over. But apparently, they have newer versions, and I need to get my butt up to date, okay? So tomorrow, Randall, I will figure it out for you. Don't buy anything tonight, please. And I'll get you the right one to purchase. Deal? And I will update the links over at Peter's Kitchen. And if I remember, I'll even put a link down in this video because people will be watching it. Okay, so I don't want Randall of all people. Gosh. Can't wait to eat my lunch listening to all this food. Yes, it sounds like you ordered something really good. Got your Amazon page, but don't buy it, Randall. I already told you that, so this is kind of behind the times. What's your other channel? I like to cook. It's called Peter's Kitchen. Just make it one word, Peter's Kitchen. When you see my face, you're in the right spot. And that is owed to Justin, who got me to, he goes, you love to cook. Put out your personality and food go together wonderful. He says, even put the Greek stuff up there. He must be Italian. No, I've never seen him flap his hands like that. He's a really good friend. He's like, he is a brother, actually. Okay, so we're going to wait for Kippy to eat. So that's my other channel. The Asian fish song, do you see what I see? That's a good one, Frosty. Very good. I love medium format. It's almost like 3D, right? I call it a turbo file. Okay, I also called it many times in my older videos a power file, because it's basically you've got a file that it's just for illustration purposes. You've got a file that's this big, okay, and you're going to make prints. And sometimes you're going to make prints that are smaller than your file, but many times you're going to make prints, that are bigger than your file. But if you're shooting with a power file, your file is now that big. So everything you're going to print or show or anything is always going to get reduced. So you know how the Sony whatever it is, it over samples and then they reduce it down and people go, wow, what a sharp image. That's what you're getting with your, whatchamacallit, your medium format. So I would like Fuji to pay attention to that medium format and make an X-T4 either that size or maybe a little bit bigger, okay, so that it's available for the masses. And so they'll have a crop and a super size. That's what they need to do, in my opinion. Ah, the food just arrived. We want a blow-by-blow description now, Kippy. Maybe I should start making my own beer. A friend of mine in Canada used to make his own beer. His name was Matt. Art of the Image. He used to make his own beer, and then he got into making his own wine. I used to shoot medium format in grad school, professionally film. Okay, color darkroom. Well, I shot professionally film, and it was medium format. The Rollei SL66, the Hasselblad, and then I lightened everything up. I didn't like all that flapping and everything, and I went to twin lens reflex, Rollei, and a Minolta auto cord. So it was all 220 was what I shot. So 120 was only like 12 shots, and the 220 gave me more pictures, because with the weddings you're got to keep it rolling. The rice pressure cooker is very much like the Instant Pot from Japan. Okay, that's good to know. I'll order an Instant Pot from you and some other cookware. Okay, give me a day, give me Saturdays tomorrow, and I'll put the right links up, because they're ripping you off. No, not my people, not my friends. Maybe I'll order an M&M maker, says Raymond. If they made one of those, honest to God, wouldn't it be nice? Da 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 la la. That would be awesome. I think you just invented something to make a lot of money with. That would be pretty awesome. I had a Rolly something color enlarger and processed film. I loved it. I had, what was the name? I had a high-end enlarger also, but it wasn't more than 2 years that I was doing my own. Then I sent it out. It was too busy. Sounds a little egotistical. That wasn't the place to put my time, let's put it that way. I had a Mamiya 645, which my dad got. Took only a few rolls with it, but it's nice. Yes, the 645. Did you have the one where you were able to? Nope, wrong camera. Okay, I was thinking of the one with the twin lens reflex, where you can take the lenses off. Okay, now it's 12:45. Now I can go to bed. Now, by the time I get to bed, it'll be 2. I'll get to sleep by 3, and things feel more normal. But if I was doing laundry or something, I would have, when I logged off at 11:30, I would have logged off and stayed off, and I would have gotten my laundry out. I would have folded my laundry. I still need to load up the dishwasher, but I've gotten so good at that, where I don't hardly use any soap in there. I use like a quarter of a teaspoon of a powdered soap, Cascade Professional. This is something for you guys. If you've got a dishwasher and you want to make it wash like the old days beautifully, go on Amazon and get, I might have it on my page. Let me see. But if not, go into, yes, I have it on my page. Cascade Professional Fryer Boil Out. Okay, that's so when you cook the turkeys and stuff in the fryers outside, this is what you bring to a boil and it cleans it out. However, it's the same exact dishwasher formula that we had 15, 20 years ago, before they put and took out all the good stuff so it wouldn't wash your dishes. So I get that by, they sell a case of 6. And I use that, and now I use maybe a quarter of a teaspoon and a tablespoon into the little dumpy thing of Clorox. So the Clorox, so your dishes get washed, but they don't get sterilized. Okay, so you want to sanitize them. So Clorox is how you sanitize. So you don't want to overwhelm it with Clorox. So you put the fryer boil out, the Cascade Professional. That's what you need to get for your dishwasher. Okay, and it's on my page. So you get that, and you put that in like a quarter of a teaspoon, not even a half. I'm not joking. Okay, and you put that in, and then you put a tablespoon of Clorox in the soap thing in the dishwasher, and you close the door. And that's it. And then when you pick the settings, you hit the sanitize cycle. And between the Clorox and the we're talking about now, we're in the COVID crap, okay? So that, you know, because your fingers are touching everything. And then when it's done and you open it, don't put your fingers on the spoon where it's going to go in your mouth, okay? What I do is I take a nice big towel, I lay it on my counter, and I take the silverware thing and I dump it out. And I only grab them from the ends, and I put them in the drawers. Okay, why do we keep going back to dishwashers? I like dishwashers. Amazon used to sell giant M&Ms and Hershey's Kisses. They used to sell a Hershey's Kiss, I'm not kidding, about that big. And those are gone. They don't make that anymore. But I've never seen a giant M&M. That would be awesome. I think I've seen those also. I'm guessing how it's made has episodes about either M&M's or Hershey's Kisses. I'll bet you're right. I bet you are right. All right, guys. Now I'm ready for bed. Thank you for chit-chatting. Justin, if you're still in earshot and you hear me, I love you, dude. Good night. I hope you're feeling good. And I think he's gone to bed. Last week, Justin had to put his dog to sleep. So it's been a very rough time at the house. And I feel for him because I went through having a dog leave. So keep Baby Back Maniac in your prayers. And I keep all of you guys in my prayers. Everybody that comments every night, that's how I pray. Lord, anybody that commented in here, I pray for them tonight. So anybody that's made a comment, you get prayed over. Sleep tight, Peter. Okay, we're not going to have the music out and stuff. I'm just going to turn everything off real quick and just say good night. I forgot how to log off regular. Oh, there it is. First, I have to turn off the sign. There we go. And then when I say finish, we're done. Okay. So, is there anything else I wanted to say? Thanks for spending the night with me tonight on Friday night. I appreciate it, guys. So, what I'm going to do now, Kippy asked, and I see Kippy right there. Good night, Raymond. Sleep tight. Frosty says, good night, guys. I'm going to go watch the last half of my Hallmark Christmas movie, which I was going to sign off. Okay. I'm paying now, I was paying $270, $280 a month with Comcast. Okay. And they were really slow, up and down and all that. So this show wouldn't work on Comcast. Okay. Or it worked very poorly. Okay. So AT&T put fiber lines in our neighborhood. So it started at $185 about a year and a half ago, and now it's up to $240. So they've made like a big jump. Well, I'm not very pleased with that. Okay, so they charge $70 or $75 for the 1,000 gigabyte up and down. So I can get the 1,000 gigabyte up and down and kill everything else, the cable, the phone, and just keep the internet, and it'll be, let's say, $80, because I don't remember if it was $75 or $80, okay? But there's these two sites. One is called Friendly, F-R-N-D-L-Y, okay? And the other one is called Philo, F-H-I-L-O. It's got all the kinds of channels that I like on there, and it's $20 a month, okay? And if you buy it for the year, it's like $199, you know, so I'm thinking of cable cutting, where before I never thought of cable cutting. But they're just sucking the money out. And I don't watch that much TV. The only thing is I'm very demanding with my TV. There's only certain news channels that I like to watch. OAN is one of them. There's only certain channels I like to watch. I will lose Turner Classic Movies, which I can live with. But I get all three of the Hallmark channels, which I don't even get those now. Okay, so I like watching the Christmas movies on Thursday night and Friday night. I love watching the cooking channel. I like watching, there's a Christian channel I like to watch, TBN, but I think they got Daystar, which is fine. So $20 a month, you get a lot. So look up Philo, P-H-I-L-O-T-V, and see what you think about it. And we'll talk about it tomorrow night. No, Monday night, okay? Because I'm getting really close to cutting the cord. I'm not going to pay $240, okay? And then they're going to inch that up to where it's going to be $300, you know? So we do have 4 TVs in the house. One in the kitchen where I cook and eat, one in the TV room where my brother watches TV, and one in each bedroom, okay? So it's not the kind of house where we can have the one TV set. So we're paying, $10 a month, I think, or $8 a month for each of those TVs. So that'll get all pulled out. Okay, so instead I'm going to have to buy the Roku boxes or the Apple boxes or something. I don't know what other competitors it has, but probably Roku, because I have Roku in my bedroom. And there's a lot of good stuff on Roku. Okay, guys, I wanted to bring that up to the table. Not many people in here, so I'll just kind of repeat that on Monday night. So I'm going to say good night. I love you. Thank you guys that just spent the extra time with me. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.